I'm so excited to be here. This is my first time in We Love Games, and this is my first talk. So today, I'm going to talk to you about how to build winning cross-cultural collaborations with your strategic partners. But first of all, I have two questions for the audience. And if the answer is yes, please raise your hand. So question number one, did you have cross-cultural collaborations in the past 12 months? Oh, there are many hands. Did you face challenges in those collaborations? Oh, some. Okay. So I hope my talk will help you tackle at least some of the challenges in the future. In mobile gaming, the global success requires strategic partnerships, such as in distribution, in publishing, and in co-development. So when you do it right, cross-cultural collaboration leads to outstanding games and sustainable growth. This talk will provide a framework with its key elements for you to take away. First, a couple of words about Fingersoft and my background. So we are a mobile game developer studio. We are based in Oulu, so in the northern part of Finland. We have also a small and cozy office in the downtown of Helsinki. We have 100 talented people with 20 nationalities. Hill Climb Racing is our well-known IP. Our game based on it have accumulated over 2.7 billion downloads worldwide across platforms. So we were founded 13 years ago, and the company is fully owned by the founder and the employees. Our live games are available in Google Play Store, Apple App Store, Apple Arcade. Hill Climb Racing Lite is H5 game and currently on soft launch on boogie.com. So it's a web browser game platform. Lego Hill Climb Adventure, it's also available in Apple Arcade. And Hill Climb Racing 1 and 2, they are also available in China. I joined the Fingersoft 5 years ago. I started as a summer trainee through open applications and continued as a master thesis worker. After that, I became an employee. And before that, I worked previously in business and ICT fields. So in the business field, I was a full-time entrepreneur for several years and later worked in the public sector in Lapland. So mainly I worked with Finnish SMEs on China market entry strategy and helped them establish connections with Chinese local partners and facilitate in the communication. I studied in the business of Oulu, in the University of Oulu. First in the business school, and then in the Faculty of Technology. I came to Finland after my high school to study. So I'm originally from Shanghai. The earlier years were not the easiest for me, but I enjoyed my student life here, and it was the best decision at that time. I like to do all kinds of things during my free time, like exercising and reading. Next, I'm going to tell you about the framework. First, let's take a look what is a strategic partner. So it is another organization or company that you collaborate to achieve shared long-term goals. It brings your strengths that you don't have. They are invested in mutual success and share risks and opportunities with you. Some examples of a strategic partner is an IP holder, like Lego and Disney, who has a well-known IP and you can develop a game based on it. Publishers and distributors. You can access Chinese market only through a Chinese publisher. Distribution platform such as Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and web browser game platforms such as Crazy Games. Technology and monetization platform such as Unity Game Engine and the Google AdMob platform. And the main difference between a strategic and transactional partner is you work with a strategic partner for long term and they have shared goals with you. They are aligned with your brand and value. On contrary, a transaction partner, you mainly work with them short term and they mostly provide the service for a fee. A winning collaboration might mean different for different organizations. And in here, it means it's a strategic fit. It aligns with your long-term goals. It helps you reach something new for you, no matter it's a new market, new product, or innovation. It creates value for both sides, and each side benefit financially and strategically. The sum is greater than the sum of parts, and it helps you strengthen the long-term positioning. And the winning collaboration, it contributes to repeatable success and writes the playbook for the future collaboration. It builds trust through transparency, and both sides have open communication and visibility to the performance. Each side has clear roles and responsibility, and there is no confusion and unpleasant surprise. Here are the 6 key elements of the framework, and they can be categorized into 3 brackets. So cultural understanding, operational clarity, and the shared goals. So before the collaboration starts, you need to identify your partner and clarify your goals, why you need this partner. Does it help you achieve long-term goals, like a new market, acquire new expertise, or improve the brand awareness? Does it bring some resource that you are lack of? Can both sides gain measurable value? And do both sides bring something valuable on the table? And the strategic partner is for long term, so alignment is important. Does it align with your value, or does it align with your culture? And the strategic partner need to have good reputation in the market and financial stability, so they don't collapse in the middle of the collaboration. Cultural intelligence. Before the collaboration starts, encourage your team to learn the culture of your partners, to understand cultural norms, practices, and conventions. There are differences in communication, hierarchy, and decision making. So if it's a top-down structure, then the decision is made in top senior level. Or if it's a flat organization, then the decision is probably can be agreed in the team. There are different communication styles. In many Asian countries, like China and Japan, they use high context communication style. In that style, the interpersonal relationship and harmony is valued. Many things are communicated indirectly and implied. Low context communication style are used in many Western countries, especially in the Nordic countries. So clarity and efficiency are valued. things are communicated explicitly. During the cross-cultural collaboration, misunderstandings are very likely to happen. So proactively aligning expectations are essential. Only when you understand your partner's culture and adapt to it, you can work together effectively. Trust and relationship building should be cultivated through the collaboration. If you only put effort in the beginning of the collaboration, it's not enough. So have transparent and regular communication to discuss challenges openly. Establish mutual respect and show the respect for your partner's styles of working. Acknowledge the difference. Try not to standardize everything and make them work the same way as you do. And invest in trust. Celebrate the cultural holidays, milestones, and achievements together. Only when your partner feels you are invested in the mutual success, they are more open to sharing and the feedbacks. Always try to meet face-to-face when possible. When the online meetings are important, face-to-face small talks, they help you get to know each other and thus strengthen the relationship. And aim for the operational harmonization. It's essential to have an internal project owner. He or she will align internally about the expectations and working towards a goal. Keep the schedule and also handles the internal cross-team communication. Define with your partner together the roles, responsibilities, and decision-making process. Mind the time zone when you set up a deadline or you propose a meeting. And align on data privacy, content regulations, and monetization practices if needed. And remember to define in the agreement about IP owners, revenue share, and dispute resolutions clearly. Performance monitoring and feedback help you improve. Define success and celebrate wins together. Setting regular check-ins, for example, monthly or quarterly, would work well. Clarify feedback style. Some cultures, they value the direct critique, while in some cultures, they see it as rude. So clarify with your partner and find out what works best for both of you. Ask your partner's opinion on the feedback and review approach. Adjust if needed. Leverage neutral tools like a shared dashboard to avoid misinterpretation. And encourage transparency. Use multiple channels to reduce misunderstandings. So always share the written follow-up after a meeting in Slack or emails to reinforce the spoken discussion. Smooth communication is the fundamental cornerstone, and it goes beyond speaking the same language. It helps you build mutual understanding, avoid misinterpretation, and foster trust. So adapt your communication style while it's direct or indirect. Clarify expectations upfront and define the communication channel, response time, and decision-making styles. Confirming understanding by paragraphing what you heard, something like, so if I understand correctly, you meant, and always ask questions when you are unsure. Don't assume. Be clear, concise, and contextual. And be proactive. And if your partner is a bit slow in communication, don't always wait. Reply their email or messages promptly, and don't let them wait too long. So good communication help you build a good reputation and make the future collaboration easier. So to wrap up, I will give a quick example how we work with our distribution channels. We have regular communication with them, either quarterly or before our major update. We propose a meeting time with them that works for us and also convenient for them. If they are located in the US, something like 6 o'clock in the evening would be good. So it's 8 o'clock in the US. When we have the meeting, we talk with them what's going on in our game, what are the new updates, why it's so exciting, and what are the new content and new features, and we let them know we want to get featured. We also share our challenges with them, and we ask what are their ideas, how we can improve our game, for example, in monetization, because they have access to the benchmark number from the peer games with the same genre. And they are always very happy to share with us and help, because there's this shared long-term goal to improve players' engagement, retention, and monetization. Before we go to an event, we also ask them if they are going there, and we always try to meet them face to face and talk with them. For example, Google Play has this annual event called the Playtime, and we also always have someone going there. So we talk with them about our games, and we also share the feedback about their tool, such as the Play Console. And we let them know what we learned from the Play on Air webinar and how it is beneficial for our operations. We reply their email promptly, like 2 or 3 days. Waiting time is okay, but a week is probably too long. So I think all the business are people's business. So remember to invest in the relationship building with your partners. And that's all from me. Thank you.